Hello everyone and welcome to the daily morning podcast of SBI Securities. So friends, let's see how the markets closed yesterday. So Sensex was down 790 points or 1.08% to settle at 72,305. Nifty was down 247 points or 1.11% to settle at 21,951. Now talking about the top 5 gainers and losers on Nifty. So the gainers were Hindustan Unilever, Infosys and TCS, whereas the top 5 losers in Nifty 50 were Bajaj Auto, Power Grid, Apollo Hospital, Eicher Motors and Wipro. Coming on to the broader market indices, Nifty Mid Cap 100 and Small Cap 100 both closed negative by 1.94% and 1.87%. The market breadth, talking about the market breadth advances and declines, so around 844 stocks advanced whereas 3002 stocks declined. Moving on to the 52-week high, where 82 stocks have scaled 52-week highs, so few of them are ABB, Bharat Electronics, Cipla, Cupid, DLF, Force Motors. And coming on to the 52-week low, where 30 stocks are trading at 52-week low, so few of them are ESAF Small Finance Bank Limited, Happy Forging, Entro Healthcare, Hinduja Global Solutions. Now friends, the key economic data to track for the Indian domestic markets is the first one is the 3Q FY24 GDP and second is the core sector output. Moving on to the global cues, Dow Jones, Nasdaq and S&P all three closed marginally negative by 0.06%, 0.55% and 0.17%. Yesterday, the second estimate for 4Q CY23 GDP revealed a 3.2% annualized growth in the US economy, which was slightly below the initial projections of 3.3%. The key economic data to track today is the personal consumption expenditure reading for Jan 24. Moving on to the fund flow, where FIIs net sold rupees 1,879 crores, whereas DII net bought 1,828 crores. Now friends, let us talk about the stocks which are likely to be in focus today. So the first one is Reliance Industries. The company will merge its media business with the Walt Disney India unit to create a rupees 70,352 crores JV. The company holds 16.34% direct stake and 46.82% through Viacom 18. Disney will own 36.84% stake. So positive for Reliance Industries in long term. UPL and Shriram Finance. The NSE, after its periodic review, has decided to replace UPL with Shriram Finance in its Nifty 50 index, and these changes will be effective on March 28. So positive for Shriram Finance. Third, Coal India. So the company has signed a joint venture with Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited for coal to ammonium nitrate plant. The company will hold a 51% stake in JV, while BHEL will hold 49% stake in the JV. So positive for Coal India and BHEL in long term. NTPC. The company's unit signed a joint venture agreement with Maharashtra State Power Generation Company for the development of renewable energy parks in the state of Maharashtra. So positive for NTPC in long term. Punjab and Sindh Bank. The board has approved fundraising of up to rupees 2,000 crores in one or more tranches in any combination within 12 months. So positive for Punjab and Sindh Bank in long term. PB Fintech. The Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India has granted a certificate of registration to the company's unit Policy Bazaar Insurance Brokers. With the grant of a new certificate of registration, the category has been changed from direct insurance broker to composite insurance broker. So PB Fintech will be in focus. Wipro. The company completed the migration of Manpower's group largest data center in Europe to Microsoft Azure. So positive for Wipro in long term. JSW Steel. The company has incorporated JSW Green Steel as a wholly owned subsidiary in Mumbai. Positive for JSW Steel in long term. Emami. The company has made an investment of rupees 1.95 crores in Canis Lupus Services to acquire a 30% stake. So positive for Emami in long term. KRBL. The company's India Gate Basmati rice eyes rupees 200 crores revenue with the regional rice revolution. So KRBL will be in focus. Kaveri Seeds Company. So the company's buyback starts on Feb 29 and closes on March 6th for an aggregate maximum amount not exceeding rupees 325 crores. So Kaveri Seeds will be in focus, neutral for the company. Linde India. The company has made an investment of rupees 41.09 crores in Zenatris Renewable Energy. So positive for Linde India in long term. Venus Pipes and Tubes. The company has announced its foray into the fittings business and announced capacity expansion for its seamless and welded pipes and tubes. The company has announced a capex of rupees 175 crores. So positive for Venus Pipes and Tubes in long term. Other stocks. So the Nifty Next 50 index will from today include Adani Power, Indian Railway Finance Corporation, that is IRFC, Geo Financial Services, Power Finance Corporation, and REC. The companies will be replacing Adani Wilmar, Muthoot Finance, PI Industries, Procter & Gamble Hygiene and Healthcare, and Shriram Finance. So positive for the next 50 index, including the stocks in medium term. Now coming on to the IPO details, where we have new listing of GPT Healthcare, where the company's shares will debut today at an issue price of rupees 186 per share, and it was a 525.14 crore IPO, and it has been subscribed 8.52 times on its third and final day. Bids were led by institutional investors, which by 17.3 times, non-institutional investors 11.02 times, and retail investors 2.44 times. Coming on to Muka Proteins, where the company will offer its shares for bidding today, and the price band is set from rupees 26 to 28 per share, and it is a 224 crore IPO, and it is completely fresh issue. The company has raised rupees 67 crores from anchor investors. Bharat Highways, the public issue was subscribed to 0.19 times on day 1, and there were no bids by the institutional investors, and the other investors bidded 0.41 times. Platinum Industries, the public issue was subscribed to 22.22 times on day 2, and the bids were led by non-institutional investors 42.88 times, retail investors 25.56 times, and institutional investors 0.9 times. Next, we have Exicom Telesystems, where the public issue was subscribed to 27.78 times on day 2. The bids were led by retail investors 64.79 times, non-institutional investors 54.39 times, and institutional investors 4.48 times. And moving on to pledge share details, where we have Jindal Steel and Power, where the promoter Virtuous Trade Corporation created a pledge of 39 lakh shares on Feb 26. Yeah, so friends, that was all from the Daily Morning Podcast. Thank you for listening.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.